In the last video, we have talked about between the 10-day master and how the interaction with the day master and the 2022. And in this video, I am going to share with you what are the best animal signs when you see that appears in your natal chart, and how will be the interaction for the year of 2022. And this is going to be a add layer to the last video. So if you have not watched the previous video, so go back to the previous video and then come back to watch this video, and it will be make it meaningful for you. And this is Dr. LG Adeline Tan. In the last video, so we know that if you are a 10-day master, and what will be the chemical effect or in the interactions, okay, with the year of 2022. And why not we add another layer and to make it even more meaningful to all of us, and you can actually use these two pieces of information and to know that whether is that really true, this year is going to be a greater year for you, or this is a year that where you should actually keep low profile and to hold on for another year before you move forward. In the study of Chinese metaphysics, or in this video we actually call it as a destiny life map study, we know that whenever we see the year, okay, of the animal sign, and that is the year where we call it the Grand Duke year. And this Grand Duke year will place a very important and significant impact to your destiny chart. I always turn into a layman term. If this is the year of tiger, if in your chart, okay, the sample chart that you can print from scanning this QR code on the screen, and when you open up your chart, right, if you can see that it's a tiger, either could be resided, all right, in your year, month, day, and hour. You can see anywhere of your chart, and this telling you that you have a tiger in your chart. If you do have the tiger inside your chart, it tells you this tiger is like the CEO, or is like the big boss in the year. Alright, so if you are having the big boss inside your chart, it tells you this year you are like the the higher up, okay, in the entire company. So if you know how to make use of this big boss in your chart, alright, then of course it will bring you a lot of good benefits. But what if the boss is there with you, but you do not know, or you are procrastinating everything that in you for the entire year of 2022? Of course, that will actually make you a losing out year. So now let's see. Tiger itself, right, for this year, right, is one of the good animal sign. And whenever we see the tiger, okay, this year is a tiger, and this tiger itself, right, always in the study, there is always a clashing animal, and this clashing animal is known as a monkey element. And these two clashing animal, the monkey itself for this year, right, is will actually bring the most changes to monkey. If you do have the monkey in your chart, okay, so this is a year that it tells you you will have a lot of changes, and every changes, is that a good or a bad? I think it's very much depending on individual. If you expect, okay, the changes into your life, so that definitely will bring you a great fortune. But what if something that suddenly attack you? So of course that is where we call it unexpected change. When unexpected change come, like this pandemic, no one will expect pandemic, and at the same time, when you don't expect pandemic, and all your business, right, is supposed to be a walk-in customer, and supposed to be a face-to-face and physical walk-in, and with the pandemic, no one can actually see face-to-face, so everything will have to turn online. So if you don't expect change, and this change itself, right, or you still stubborn, you do not want to make a change, all right, so that will actually give you the great impact were actually to lose a lot of money or to lose a lot of opportunities. So Tiger, this year, if you expect changes, okay, in you or in your business or in your relationship, all right, then you will expect a great result after the second half of the year. But if you do not, okay, you still procrastinate and you are still, refuse to accept the new changes to you in your career and also in your business, that is where the great impact will actually comes to you. So this year, Tiger, it actually comes with a lot of, a great auspicious auxiliary star, and it comes with the academic star. At the same time, there is this sky nobleman, and with these two, and being the big boss in the company, and this Tiger is resided in your chart, then definitely you will be you will be expecting a great changes. At the same time, it will give you a very great returns. So if you do have Tiger, I think this is a year that you cannot slow down your actions, you cannot slow down your steps, and you will have to forge forward. All right, and plus if you do have the monkey in your chart, all right, so please do expect something for yourself in the year of 2022. Tiger is 6 combinations to the pig. If you do have the pig inside your chart, or you do have the pig inside your chart, that is actually you have the pig in your natal chart, and you are pulling in the energy of the Tiger, who is the big boss of the company to you. And if you are ready to forge forward, ready to make a change, ready to go all the way out, okay, to make changes to your business and to go all the way out to actually forge forward, to actually do something for your career, do something for your business, and that is also something great things that you can expect for this year. Because pig itself, right, is a grand duke arrival, it's a combinations, okay, to the Tiger, and at the same time, it's actually, carried together with a lot of great auxiliary star, like Heavenly Virtue and a Prosperity Star, and together with the 8 seeds. All these things, right, is to talk about if you are, expecting something that, give you the, high power, or to actually elevate your status, all right, in the society, in the company, or in your business. I think this is the great opportunity that you can expect something, okay, to actually bring you or bring your business to the next level, all right? And what if you do not have a pig, but you can actually see the horse or either the dog inside your natal chart? Tiger, horse, and dog, these three, they are the good friends. They are the great combinations where they always comes together, all right? So if you do have the horse, if you do have the dog, you will definitely be able to pull in the energy of the great year energy of this year, which is the Tiger element. And the horse itself, right, is the year of where actually comes together with this general star. When we hear general star, okay, it's something that needs the person to, to showcase the leadership, okay, needs the person to know how to lead a team of people. General is someone where actually on top of the soldiers, okay, and everybody will have to listen to the command, okay, where instructed by the generals. So that's why horse is having this in the luck. And together with the golden lock in the chart itself, and these two already help to actually bring in a lot of power and also status, okay, to the person. And there's another one called 3 stages, and these 3 stages of auxiliary star itself, right, also will be citing to the horse, and to give the power of promotion, okay, to the animal sign of horse as well. If you do have that horse, and this horse will pull in the energy of Tiger, and that is where you can see this year 2022 it's a year where totally sided to you. And if you are not giving it, the all out, okay, for your business or for your career, that will be actually, you will miss a lot of opportunities. When every year, right, many people will try to read as many as possible they can from a lot of master, okay. Could be now this time you can actually listen to the local masters, you can actually listen to a lot of overseas master. But after you are listening to all this information, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do about it? All right, so we must know what are the things that we have to strategize, and we also must know what are the things that actually can best fit, okay, to us, and so that we can actually maximize and to optimize the energy for the year, okay. So if you do have the horse, so you have to don't shy away from doing new things. Don't shy away from giving instruction to others. Don't shy away to actually taking up the leadership skill, okay, or to practice the leadership skill, okay, on others. If you are shy away from all this, then your 3 stages will not work for you. Your golden lock will not work for you, because all this must only comes in if you are practicing your leadership skill. If you are practicing that, then you will see people are giving you promotion. People are giving you the rise in terms of your status, all right, and also power and authority in your business or your career. And just now we mentioned about dog having this elegant seal. In elegant seal, right, it's something that's in the past, right. This emperor, wherever the emperor go, there is always someone who actually following the emperor and taking this big umbrella, and this umbrella actually decorated into a very elegant way and very attractive. It's colorful, and it's always to help the emperor to actually avoid the so-called the sunlight to deal directly with the emperor, okay. So that's called that's called elegant seal. And this elegant seal itself, right, in today's we actually translate that being a person who has a lot of all this greatness, great ideas, or the creativity. So if let's say in the Philippines, right, so actually who has this, you will realize that Mayor Isko actually has that, and that's why a lot of things that he is doing for the year, right, okay, you will notice, you will expect something which is actually out of the norm, okay, something which is unique, and it has to be perfect, all right. That is how elegant seal works. And if that is with you, and you also have the tiger, which is actually pulling in the energy, okay, together with this nobleman, all right, then this is where actually to make perfect timing for the person as well, all right. So if you do have in your natal chart, please always remember execution is the key, all right. And tiger itself, it will also work very well this year 2022 with the rabbit, all right. Why rabbit? Because a rabbit itself, right, is one of the so-called element, which is actually a tree harmony, okay. It's a directional combination, it's a tree harmony. That's why this rabbit itself also this year carry a lot of great style within, okay, together with this animal sign. And this animal sign is with sun. Sun is one of the greatest auxiliary star that we like to see, okay, every year. And also comes together with the peach blossom and also the heavenly nobleman. And when every time we see something, we're actually pulling in the energy of the year. And this rabbit and tiger itself, where they have this energy pulling in, and this combination can actually help the person to actually move all the way up. And if you know how to repetitively to actually do certain action, all right, and to make it and to utilize it into your business and into, you know, the career that you are doing right now. So that is how it will help you to optimize and to level up your position and your authority. All right. So if you do have all these animal signs, please don't forget. I think it's time for you to power pack yourself and you know, to do all the way to strategize and to plan ahead, and you can make a great year and a successful year of 2022. But of course, besides all these combination star that we have talked about, and there are some other great star where I would like to also mention. So you know, following are all the wealth star, animal signs, where actually brings together with money. All right, if you do have, so I also wish that you can actually maximize this energy of the year, and don't procrastinate, and in order you can actually turn out of it, okay, to make the best money for yourself. All right, so rabbit, we have talked about it, and the snake is another animal sign which is actually greatly bring in a lot of investment opportunities. And these investment opportunities, especially, you will see the returns after the year of 2022. Meaning, if you do have the snake, all right, in this year, you should invest, and your investment should be a long-term investment, which means when you invest, don't expect anything where you can withdraw in this year of 2022. The investment should actually cross over to the next year or year after, then only you do the withdrawal. All right, so that is how you can actually benefit of snake. All right, because why? The snake itself, right, actually comes with this jade haw. And jade haw in Chinese, jade, we know that is something valuable and expensive. And normally in Chinese community, we like to collect jade in the past. And now this jade itself, right, is actually filling up your entire living hall, your entire hall. So that's why it's good to actually bring in a lot of wealth opportunity. At the same time, the nobleman star is following the person as well. That's why it's good if you can do anything which is actually with the great returns for your investment. I think this is the great time for you to actually enter into investment. But of course, right, when we talk about 2022, it's a year of first half of the year is full of stability. It's like a blossom, okay, grow a very great image and picture. But coming to the second half of the year, things might be a little bit not so stabilized. All right, so that's why it will be always good. Remember, if you are an investor for this year, so invest with your knowledge, invest with your wisdom, invest with your analysis skill. It's not something that you invest with just a rumor say whether it's good, whether it's bad. All right, so that is not a year for you. If you have the snake, I think you can actually benefit out of it. All right, especially your nobleman is ladies. All right, just now for rabbit, the nobleman star is always male. Okay, could be your colleague, they are male, they always help you a lot. Or could be bosses, they are male colleague, and they always being helpful to you. All right, but for snake, right, your helpful people are always a female. All right, horse is also a star, auxiliary animal sign, where full of auxiliary star where actually comes with money. As I have mentioned, there is a golden lock there, so it's all about money and rise with power. So that's why it's good for you. Then what if we do have the goat in your Bazi chart, okay, in your destiny life map? Goat this year comes with this auxiliary star where we call the national treasure and monthly virtual, and also the sky happiness. So it's actually bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of happy news, and it also give you a lot of noblemen. And at the same time, national treasure is it's like a stamp, okay, a big stamp, where in the past, right, this big stamp actually owned by someone who has the power and authority, where this stamp itself to represent the emperor. And now this stamp, the rubber stamp of the emperor, is now with you. And when you are having it, so you are represent, the company, your boss is not around. So everybody will have to refer to you for decision making. And everybody will have to refer to you for the advisory, decisions. So if you are not ready for it, do you think you can maximize it? I think it's very unlikely, all right? So if you wanted to maximize it, we always say opportunities is always, benefits the people who are ready with skill and wisdom and experience. So always make sure that we are always continuously learning and self-improve ourselves, and to reach out to the level of success. So whenever opportunity comes, like this year, opportunity comes to you to land it in the animal sign of goats. If you do have it, so that is where you can actually leverage out of it and to make the most, maximize it for the great opportunities and the great earnings. All right. And having said all that, how to make money, what are the great opportunities, and how you can actually expect the investment will comes in with a great success, and also with a lot of returns. At the same time, which are the animal signs where actually will make you to spend a lot of money? There are two animal signs where actually will make you spend money. One of it is monkey, like I have mentioned earlier. That's why monkey, right? If you wanted to spend, you always spend on something worth it. Spend on something where to give you a great returns. And if you are spending to buy, assets, I think that is a good spending. If you are spending to buy something where actually, new clothes, something where actually, spending for holidays, of course, to distress is good, but spending too much, I think, is not really, all right? But if you are spending into your investment, I think this is also a form of spending, and at the same time, it will help you to accumulate your money back, okay, in returns. Could be after 1 year, could be after 3 years, okay, could be more than that or shorter than that. All right, so that is one of it. Monkey will actually spend a lot of money, and if you do have the goat itself, right, you will also spending money. But this spending money is again, right, when you spend, you analyze whether should you spend. Let's say example, when you know that you have this spending style, and this spending style itself, right, maybe you are thinking, all this while you wanted to actually get a new laptop, all right? Or you know that the laptop itself, right, can actually, bring you and connect you to the new world, because these days are all new normal. And I think this is the time where you should spend your money, and in order you can, get maximized out of it by spending a new laptop. You are spending, at the same time it gives you the great and maximized returns. All right, so this is actually how we are to weigh whether we should spend on this or whether we should spend on something greater and give us a best monetary returns, okay, ROI. So, and I hope that if all this information, and you can, make the great fortune out of it. And in the next video, I am going to share with you, if you always we receive a lot of questions whether, I wanted to open a business, okay? I wanted to start a business. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. So everybody hope they are the own boss for themselves, right? Or they are the boss, and there are people working under them, all right? So if you are one of it, all right, I think it's good that you stay tuned, okay, with us in the next video, and I'm going to share with you from your destiny life map, and it's already draw a picture for you whether you are a person who actually has the inborn talent to actually do your own business, or you are not. And also from the face perspective, we call it the physiognomy or the face reading perspective, we also can talk about that. And follow the next video and you will maximize out of it. Then it will let you know whether you should do your own business or you should stay on in your career.